Howdy there. Well, it's been a couple weeks. I went on vacation and got to do a couple reviews from the best of my recollection. But I saw the Green Lantern while traveling, and I'll give it a 4. I mean, it was okay. It's about Hal Jordan becoming the Green Lantern. A alien crashes on planet Earth, who is the current Green Lantern for this quadrant sector. Hal Jordan finds him. The ring has chosen Hal, the alien says, and now Hal is the Green Lantern. And he has to defend his section of the galaxy against a giant energy cloud called Parallax. In a nutshell, that's what the film is about. Stars Ryan Reynolds, let's see, Angela Bassett, Peter Sarsgaard, Blake Lively, Tim Robbins. I think those are the big ones. Who else is in there? God, someone else is in there. Anyway, the special effects were good. It was directed by Martin Campbell. Martin Campbell's one of our great action directors. He's made 2 of the best Bond films, in my opinion. He made GoldenEye and Casino Royale. So again, just making those 2 films, I think, puts him at the very top tier of action directors. So he's one of the best, and this is very well directed. I mean, it looks good. I mean, the lighting, the costumes, the special effects, everything looks really good. The problem is character. You know, Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, is the closest thing to a flesh and blood character. And even that's kind of reaching, you know. Everything was just pretty hollow and pretty in the film. And, you know, the stars are very pretty, so I mean that helps, but it doesn't save it. Another reason I'm giving it such a high score is Peter Sarsgaard. Peter Sarsgaard is a great actor. He's immensely creepy, and no matter what he does, you know, he makes my skin crawl like immediately. So he's very good, always, and he's very good here. And even when they bury him under makeup, I mean, he gets to be himself for a little bit, but then he starts to transform. And even buried under makeup, his performance shines through. Really, I mean, he's always good. He's a consummate professional, and he's good here. One thing that bugged me was that how they are using such talented actors, mainly Angela Bassett and Tim Robbins, for throwaway parts. One note, you know, they could have gotten a hard-working character actor to blend into the role where you're not thinking, well, that's Tim Robbins, you know. But again, I think they felt they needed to do that because the characters were so poorly realized, and, you know, to get meat in the seats for a summer blockbuster. But still, just all the characters, I mean, besides Hal Jordan, and even then, I mean, we can see some motivation from him. We know a little bit of his history, but everyone else, no, you know, not at all. And really, I kind of, there's an unaccountability here for plot. Things just kind of happen, and there's no connecting point. I mean, I really just kind of gave up with the movie. they have Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, and Parallax have a big fight where a couple of the main characters die. And it's not like their final battle, but, you know, it's a big fight, again, where main characters die. And I don't know if it's like an editing thing, I don't know what it is, but it's like they get done with their fight, and I mean like literally just done with the fight, you know. They have gone to their respective corners, and it like cuts to Hal Jordan like hanging out in his apartment with his friends, and I was like, what? You know, I didn't understand what had just happened. You know, there was just like, alright, well, he just kind of saved the world, I guess, just watched people that he cared about die, and now he's just kind of hanging out, he's just chilling, and there was no, like, not even flying home, not like even, boy, I gotta call my friend, you know, I need help. It was just fight, and then, like, chilling out in their apartment. So, you know, it was irresponsible to the story. And again, there's no accountability to really characters too much at all. He goes through a very highly cliched, like, training scenario. And it's like 3 or 5 minutes long. And he's supposed to become this galactic defender in a matter of moments. You know, no time passes whatsoever. One of the, to me, hilarious lines is, I believe his name is Kilowog. He's also a Green Lantern, responsible for doing some of Hal Jordan's training. He says, at the end of the film, he says, can I train him, or can I train him? And that made me laugh out loud, because, I mean, what I said to my friend, who I was watching the movie with, I said, well, can I spend 2 minutes with him, or can I spend 2 minutes with him? You know, it's like, what training was that? You know, you didn't do anything, you punched the guy. So, you know, I don't know. It looked good and was well directed. Featured some good acting from good actors, but really just intellectually unrewarding. Not much there at all. But still, it looked really good. And again, Martin Campbell, one of the best action directors we have, so he brings a level of professionalism to it. So I don't know if they're going to make a sequel to this. They certainly set it up for it, but I don't know if it made enough money, and I don't know if it was good enough. They're really going to have to make something better. You know, something where, I don't know, I even was irritated that Green Lantern didn't use his powers too much. And when he did, it was kind of dumb. But, you know, that's the Green Lantern. It's a 4. Thanks for watching.